Hey girl, hey! We are out here walking. It is, I don't even know what the temperature is, but it's like 50 degrees out here. And it feels really good. I wanted to kind of speak on, well, there's a lot of things that came to my mind. One of them was the fact that I allowed fear to consume me. So I set up this goal in December. Yes, I'm aware December isn't over, but hear me out. I set up this goal at the beginning of December. Actually, it was November. That I was going to go live. I told the boyfriend how many times. I was like, I need you to pick a number between 1 and 31. He picked 17, and so that meant I had to go live 17 times. Third day of the second day I went live, third day of December, I'm live, and someone commented, let me just give you a second. It's about to be a politically incorrect statement, but I'm just going to say it anyway. Basically, somebody commented on my live and was like, fuck you, nigger, hard R. And I'm not going to lie, it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I have had that racial slur thrown at me, and my brain says, yes, they can't do anything to me because they're potentially in another country, or like, how would they find me? And then also, my brain goes into, God, that is literally what people see of me. They don't like, I went into a spiral, y'all, like a whole spiral. And I haven't been live since. I was hoping that by the time I recorded and posted this video, I would have pushed through and went live. And as of this video, I have not. And I was talking with the boyfriend's sister. They've been like my sisters from another mister for a long time now. So, but anyway, like, we've been in each other's lives for like 20 years. It's been nice. Anyway, she was like, ooh, it was a test. I was like, and I failed it. I failed it. I allowed the devil, I allowed whatever, racism, the devil, whichever it is, either way, but I allowed fear to get into my brain and to not do what maybe I was supposed to do. How many of us out here also struggle with like the fear of wanting to do something, knowing that, you know, you get courage by encouraging, and so that means you got to do the stuff, and also you're like, but maybe not, because whatever your fear is. My fear is obviously not being accepted. It goes back into my limiting beliefs. My hair and my color of my skin have been a limiting belief in my life for a lot of years. If I don't have long, pretty hair, I am not beautiful. If I'm not white, I'm not beautiful, because that is what was kind of consciously thrown into my face for a lot of years. And so seeing that person feel confident enough to be their true self, or maybe it wasn't their true self, but keyboard warriors is what people call them. But also, these keyboard warriors still get into people's heads, and unfortunately I was one of them, and I allowed them. And the boyfriend has tried to help push me through and been like, you're just gonna let them? And I'm like, yeah, because you guys, like, I had this like fear, like if I keep going live, maybe they'll figure out where I live and blah blah blah. I don't know what my it was irrational, whatever it is, whatever my thought process as to why I felt like I couldn't go live again. It was an irrational thought process, but one that has had me stuck. And actually, I've been stuck for a while. Not just in that, but stuck when I think about my mindfulness coaching, when I think about all the other things that I'm like doing, and I'm like, well, how can I be a mindfulness coach when I struggle to be mindful? How can I be how can I tell people to do this and this and this when I struggle? I feel like an imposter and a hypocrite. And the thing is that I might not be mindful all the time, but as I was reminded yesterday, I am doing well, and I need to acknowledge the growth. And here's the craziest part of it all. I fuss at other people for not acknowledging their growth, but for some reason, I don't always want to take credit for mine. When people ask me like, oh, you're doing really well, I feel like I have to be like, I mean, yes, and also, blah, 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 blah. Because she brought up, me. I don't even know how we got there, but just talking about my positivity and my energy and how great it is. And I was like, yeah, no, I mean, I get it. Yeah, I have that. But also just a couple of weeks ago, I was about to let an email that literally wasn't the end of the world take me out. And so, because I know that, I'm like, I can't take these flowers that you're trying to give me, because like just last week, I literally was having some hella intrusive thoughts about not necessarily wanting to be, not wanting to not be here, but also not wanting to be here. And if anybody else who's out here listening suffers from depression, you understand what that is. It's not that you don't want to be here, you just don't want to be here. It's like this. Yeah. So, and it's crazy because they're like, how are you like this? You're just so happy. No, I'm not. Like, I'm really not. I struggle. I'm just intentional. A great example of that intentionality is I'm at home, overwhelmed with all of the things that I need to do, want to do. Because guess what, guys? I'm officially like opening it up, and I'm going to put it out there. I've got Crafty Social that I'm going to be doing once a month. And I'm excited about it because I want to connect and reconnect with people. And I love crafting, and I crafted and made myself a shirt for Christmas. And I was like, oh my God, I forgot how much I love that. But it takes me having to craft to get to that point, and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, sorry about the sun, but also not sorry. But going back to the intentional, I'm overwhelmed and stressed out about like all the things I need to do. I'm still in school. It's the holidays, trying to spend time with family and friends and what have you. And do all this other stuff. Look for a job. Blah, 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 blah. And I was just feeling really overwhelmed. Never mind that, the Christmas just happened, and there's that whole emotional, mental heaviness that comes with Christmas. Whether you're great with your family and friends or not, it's still a mental and emotional, like it's a lot. So, you guys, I need my nose and stuff to stop thinking that I can't breathe. I am also out of shape. So out of shape. But anyway, going back to intentional. The sun was shining. And so I said, you know what? It feels pretty good out here. You're going to take yourself on a little walk around the neighborhood and get some sun. And regroup yourself. I looked at the boyfriend and I was like, babe, I gotta go for a walk real quick. And so I just left him and went for a walk. And so this is me saying, I am still on that struggle bus and probably will always be to some degree or another. And also, I'm being intentional with my time. And so I have to learn how to accept those flowers that people give me, because I am doing well. I have had a lot of growth. I am all of these things. And it's okay to fail a test sometimes. It's okay to fall. It's about remembering to get back up. So, maybe you're falling. Maybe you have fallen. Maybe you feel like you're about to fall. I don't know. Everybody is in so many different places in this stage of life right now in this season. But it doesn't matter where you're at. Every single day that we get up, we wake up, is a new day to try again. And sometimes some of us are not excited that we get this opportunity. I've been there. And also, you're here for a purpose. Your light is needed in some way, shape, or form in somebody else's life. And we just got to keep trying, and we just got to keep pushing along, and we got to remember that no matter what it is that we're going through, eventually it will end. You know, that cliche, this too shall pass. No, but for real, it really will. And the pain will still be there. Don't get me wrong. But maybe it'll be a little less, because you'll be able to know how to regulate those emotions and handle them. And then you'll learn how to be more intentional when you feel like your headspace is going. You'll be more intentional, and you'll see, all right, it's not so terrible outside. The sun is shining. The sun will make you feel better. Let me go outside and take a walk. That is how you keep pushing through. So my hope is that you just keep pushing through. Because, girl, you've got this. You've got this. It might not feel like it, but you do. And you are beautiful. You are amazing. Girl, you are more than enough. Bye.